Mics, check. Music cued, check. Presenters ready. Well, 2 out of 3's not bad. This is TigerTails Radio.
And good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to another delightful, delectable, and otherwise entertaining episode of TigerTails Radio. It is I, TK Tiger, once again in your ears for another 90 minutes or so on a Monday night, which has been a quite pleasant bank holiday Monday, which means I've not had to go to work today, which has made things, A, run very late because I was busy doing lots of other things and then realised the time and panicked, and B, not had to go to work, which was nice. Everyone likes that. And so we have returned for another 90 minutes to fill your ears full of noise and waffle and wonder, and also some Xavier Wolf.
Hello.
Hello, surprise!
Whilst I'm trying to do stuff in the Discords, TK points towards me. Hello, everyone.
Oh, of course.
I was distracted.
Yes, I have been most
blame
of the day.
TK.
And there's also Charleston.
Hello, and Charleston is accompanied by an Ottoman who is lovely and wonderful and loves to be complimented. So everyone compliment him.
Bizarre.
Really? We won't talk about what happened before the show started. And there is also the Void. Whee!
Yeah.
So yes, we have returned. And Shay says, wag your tails and pee on a lamppost. It's time for another exciting instalment of TigerTails Radio. Yes, just make sure that the lamppost doesn't have any live wires exposed. And yes, hello to Dejiri, Corn Husky, and Shades, who are currently in the chat channel, as well as whatever Xavier was doing behind the scenes as well. But, yeah, there's no Hedgie tonight. Hedgie is working on demo stuff tonight, so we shall have to go without. But hopefully we'll get a nice full report on it when he's next in the show. But it's been a busy week, hasn't it? Shall we all talk about it?
Yes, that would be handy.
Yeah, let's do a jingle.
This is TigerTails Radio. And now let's catch up with the cast. This is Review of the Week.
So, because Xavier does feature in part of my week, let us start with Charleston, while I see if I can get some things to be displayed on the screen, potentially, maybe, perhaps.
All right.
Take it away.
I will indeed. Thank you. So the big highlight this week was that I didn't just attend a furry convention this weekend. I was involved in a furry convention this weekend, by which I mean I was a member of staff for the furry convention. Yes, this is Aberracon, which we were organising for about 2 years now, and we finally did it this Saturday. And it was our pilot event, so we were expecting things to go wrong, but honestly, for the most part, everything went pretty much smoothly. We all had a lot of fun, and we got more attendees than we were expecting. We benchmarked that if we got 40 attendees, we would then do this again next year. Whilst I don't know if this is the final count or not, we effectively got about 70. So
70?
we were well over our target.
Nice.
Yeah. Was I the CFO? No, we do not have a chief bossing officer. Technically, my role was the art director. I'm the one in charge of making everything look good. Yes, we all have all of us in the board have pun-based names.
Of course. Why wouldn't you?
I had to suffer dad jokes from TK, and what was worse, gay dad jokes from TK. Oh, yeah, and Hedge, yes.
But yeah, for what we did, yes. Okay, yes.
Yes, over the weekend, and now I'm running face first into punny jokes. It's like, oh, God.
Well, we found it kind of adorable because there's 4 of us on the board, and I'm the only one who isn't canine of any sort. I am the one representative of non-canine species, basically. But yeah, I travelled down on the Friday before and just helped to finish some of the setting up. My first ever time at the con space, actually. And then on the Saturday, got up early and did some more final setting up and introduced ourselves to the rest of our staff that we, hired is the wrong word, that we dragged along. Yes, I was the token rat. And then we opened the doors at 10, and later on we did events like having a big fursuit walk on the beach, because our hotel room was right next to the beach, just across the road. So that was lovely for the fursuiters to do.
That's useful.
Yeah. And we also had a plushie show which is the idea of the one board member who couldn't be there for reason I won't explain. But yeah, that was all a lot of fun. It was basically like a dog show with plushies.
Yep.
We also did a pub quiz, even though it wasn't in the pub. We also spotted some typos in the meantime on the spreadsheet, but on the PowerPoint. But hey ho, it's done now. And everyone seemed to have fun anyhow. Everyone enjoyed all the rubbish prizes. Yes, a dog show with prizes. This was a board member's idea. Basically, everyone brings a plushie. It all gets laid on a table, and then we discuss with whoever brought the plushies what they were like and why they were, existing. What was their highlights and their special features and all that. And then they all got given little rosettes for really arbitrary reasons, if we're being honest. Things like most... yes, one of the awards was most cobwebs eaten, as Ben's just reminded me. Yeah, the awards meant absolutely nothing, but it's all for fun. No one's doing this thing to be serious. But
except for that one guy. Because there's always that one guy.
One person did bring a plushie almost as big as my line behind Ben.
Nice.
Nice.
Yes, and it was, as he explained, it was one of only about, how many was there left? About 10, wasn't it? Yeah, there was one of only 10 to be made, because it was made specifically for the World Cup, for Russia's World Cup, that was in 2010.
Oh, yeah, I remember that mascot.
Yep. So it was not one of a kind, but one of 10 of a kind. That didn't get a specific rosette, just the general thanks for attending rosette. Sorry, I wasn't the judge. Yeah, but then we did the pub quiz, and that was a lot of fun. A lot of people were really bemused by my round, because all of us board members had to come up with our own rounds, and I did my round themed on the alphabet. Everyone had to answer. There were 25 clues, and the answer to each clue was a letter of the alphabet, and you could only use each letter once. And a lot of people were really amused by that one. That was the only one that didn't have any typos in it, I think.
Ironically so. Mind you, that was one you sent me to playtest, wasn't it?
That was, yes.
So that's why there's no typos in it.
Yep. Other rounds included the local area, characters with Welsh names, if not specifically Welsh, and what was the other one? Oh yeah, back-translated place names from Welsh. And that one really raised some eyebrows.
Did you manage to sneak Clan Vipoth Gwyn Gisgo Gareth from Drowath Clan Leo Goch into there at all?
No, we did not.
Ah, yeah.
But again, I was in charge of that round. That was another board member's round to invent. Then a very quick round of musical statues, and then Dance the Night Off. Almost had a crashing experience. That was entirely my fault. I'm still feeling guilty about that.
Whoops.
Yeah. It was a pilot event. Things are going to go wrong. And then after that, everyone went home, tidied everything up. We all crashed out, and the next day was basically our do nothing day. Just do nothing and recover. Yeah. Yes, it was called Aberracon. Yes. The name is a play on Aberravon, which is the name of the area it's in. Get it? Aberracon, Aberravon. Does anyone get the pun there?
I do.
Good. Somebody does. So, yep. We haven't officially confirmed this yet, but given that we got way more people than we were expecting to show up, we are hoping to do this again next year. So, yep. And I've just seen Xavier post a website that includes my little logo. I made all that. Well, Haskatir did the website building, but I made sure it all looked nice and pretty and on brand. So yeah, Sunday we just did nothing, and then Ben and I came back home, and today we did almost nothing because it's bank holiday, and just for once I had a bank holiday off.
I think you earned that much at least.
Yeah, and that's basically been the highlight of the week. Being involved in this convention, that hopefully will happen again next year, and hopefully a little better than I was able to be in charge of it.
Nice. Sorry, I've been working behind the scenes when you've been talking, so...
It's alright. So if any attendees want to travel across the pond, and thank you for that, image. If any attendees want to travel across the pond and attend the convention, by all means.
Yeah, come
Don't
to next year.
Hotel, but you're welcome. What are all those letters? Oh, it's the alphabet round, of course.
Yeah.
Although Blackwood C is not a letter, nor is H missing one of its stems.
Totally isn't Welsh. Have you seen the Welsh alphabet? It's crazy.
The Welsh alphabet is just the regular English alphabet with some letters removed and other letters doubled for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why double L counts as a single letter in Welsh, but it does.
And it's got two different pronunciations depending where on the road it is.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
A lot of English people travelling to Wales get stumped on pronouncing Welsh place names.
Yeah, for obvious reasons.
I've been living here for about 12 years now. No, longer than that. I was 8 years old when I moved here. I'm 13 now. 22 years.
Pretty short time.
So I've had plenty of time to learn how places are pronounced, even if I can't translate it. Where was I born then? I was, shall I say where I was born? I was born in South England. Let's just keep it that vague.
Yeah. He's English. He's immigrated to Wales.
Yes, my accent hasn't changed.
He's an immigrant. And Johnson's like, ooh, sorry, the jury's like, ooh, vague. I wonder why. Right.
Dear me.
So,
America, I have been to a town where the place name is the same as my real name. I forget where it was, but I've been there. I was about 6 when my family took me there. And we all go quiet.
right, sorry, yeah, I am. Pardon me.
Apologies.
I am trying to make
Things in the
sure the
background.
next section will work.
Well, just before doing that, I guess I'll show some of the things that we bought because we have merchandise being sold as well.
Ooh, show and tell.
Oh, yeah, show and tell.
My partner bought this. This is not mine. This is my partner's. But if you're familiar with it, then you have no reason for me to turn the pages.
The internship. Okay.
Yes. There's a reason why there's an 18 plus down there.
Not safe for Google. Okay.
The Jew's like, TK and Xavier are so distracted. Yes, we are. And
I
oh
also
my,
bought this. I
scandalous.
also bought this book for myself because this is very much my thing.
Altered States. Bit of transformation.
Nice.
With a nice little bit of TF art on the back there as well.
Nice. So are the book badges there?
Yee.
The book badges were indeed there.
Hey, well
Lovely.
done.
Yeah, they're one of our traders. One of
Nice.
the people in our... We didn't have an artist alley, we had an author's and artist alley.
That's cool.
And also, I didn't buy this. The friend I was staying with has loaned this to me, but
Okay.
I'm going to have to get through
Circles.
this. Yep,
Volume 1.
I think so. I don't think he'd let me start halfway through.
I don't know. I was in Circles in ages.
Also got a little wristband saying that.
Bite. I bite. Nom nom nom.
Yes.
Ew.
And Tajiri's like, I remember when comics started decades ago. Yeah. Circles has been around.
Yes, that's why it's called Circles, because it's round.
Oh.
Moving on.
So it's everything went well, and you're looking to do this again next year. Is that the long and the short of it?
Hopefully so, yes. I don't want to confirm it because I'm not the chief. I'm not the one who's mainly in charge. But the likelihood does look good.
Cool.
There is hope. Right.
Well, if numbers do it, then yeah. Go on then, TK.
I'll crack on with my week then if you're done with yours.
Yeah, that's the long and short of it.
Lovely. So my week for the most part was work, as everyone's gearing up for the bank holiday. And
Yes.
yay, bank holidays, love them. And so there was lots of work going on, and then lots of work going on. And I got to see Shades during lunch break, and that was lovely, because I was able to give him his birthday present, and I was able to get mine from him, which was a delightful pair of leather trousers.
Yes.
Ooh, yes.
Ooh.
Yes. Very nice leather trousers as well. And so I got to wear them.
I've got a recommendation for your next birthday present or Christmas present after the weekend.
Oh, yeah? What would that be?
New fucking boots.
Yes, I do need some new boots now. But the shoe was like, ooh, leather. Yes, but
Yes.
the reason I was able to get hold of them for when I did is because I needed them for Saturday. Because
Yes.
Saturday was Southampton Pride.
Yay.
And so we all got to pop up and go and see Pride. And I dragged Xavier kind of going, come on, we need you to take photos.
Well, this was kind of booked a long time ago, although the run-up to this weekend, I mean, aside from the fact that I was kind of not great last week, the run-up was constantly looking at the weather going, okay, the weather is getting shitter. And then looking like it might be nice, and then getting shitter, and then looking like it might be nice, and then getting shitter. So we were looking at the weather app on the Saturday morning, or for the Saturday morning.
Yep.
And it was like, oh yeah, the rain will stop before the Pride. Oh no, the rain's going to carry on all the way through Pride. It was like,
Yep. The rain was being very changeable.
Oh god, yeah.
So yes, we had lots of fun because back in 2018, someone else organised. No, back in 2017. Sorry, I think I can't remember what it was now. No, but 2018 was the first kind of Southampton Pride pub group, which someone else organised. And then for 2019, it was like a week before Pride. They were like, "Nah, I'm not going to bother with it." So I very quickly jumped in and took over, and I set up a Telegram group and everything, and just basically said, "People, we're meeting here. Arrive!" And the pubs did. We've done that every year that there was a Pride since. We had to skip 2020 for obvious reasons, but for all other years, there was a Pride. And this year was no exception. The one exception was the volume of people who turned up. Because normally we'd get like maybe 20 or so, and this is where I have to try and do a silent transition and hope this works and doesn't break everything.
The one after COVID, there was reduced numbers, because obviously it was the first one after COVID. Numbers were steadily increasing, though, since that one, which was nice. I don't know about the ones before COVID, because I don't know how many of you, because I only did one, maybe two.
Yeah,
pre-COVID Southampton Pride.
I think you skipped last year, did you? So I remember organising lots of other people to take photos at one point.
Probably.
But this year we managed to get you back, which was nice. So it's like, right, I can leave main photo responsibilities to Mr. Xavier, and then I can run around like a blue ass fly doing additional photo work. I had Echo doing additional photo work, and gave someone else the Puppy Pride flag, gave Jeff that to hold, and just trying to take lots of lovely photos. And we do have some photos, which is why I've been organising, because if I do this, hopefully on screen now, if it's worked, we have the group shot.
Yes. So this is at the meet point.
Yep.
And currently at this point, as you can tell, it's raining, but currently at this point, it's looking like it's going to be continuous throughout the entire event. So that large clump of people were like
getting
all under one section of one bunch of trees. There was a tiny smattering of the public who were joining in, and then mostly the corporate stuff going on.
There was a fair few public behind us.
Didn't seem like it when I saw them trail off with the banner into the because they split off at the end of the march.
Yeah, because I was watching a video that someone had taken of the thing, and I didn't quite realise how far up the front we were, and I don't know if we were supposed to have been because we were ahead of a couple of the flags, and normally we're supposed to be behind all the flags. But for some reason, we'd managed to.
You kind of crowbarred it because there were the P&O guys.
Oh, that was at the front because
the P&O
headline sponsors,
Quilter, M&S, or one of the supermarkets.
I think Co-op perhaps, but yeah,
there was alternative queers.
Yep.
And then one. I didn't see the rugby guys.
They were behind us.
Front. Yeah,
they were far behind.
They were well
us.
behind.
Yeah.
So it was so weird because it was like you kind of got crowbarred closer to
all
of the corporate guys who were shrunk. They were not that big.
It was hilarious. We got crowbarred that far. I don't know how we managed to get that far up the front because normally we don't get that privilege. But for some reason we found our spot and no one moved us. So.
Well, they just said, right, you need to be in front of the flag. I know that because I heard that just.
Oh, was that when everyone moved?
Yeah, everyone went in front of the flag because that's where we were told.
Yeah, well, I guess someone managed to pull a string and get us a bit higher up in the levels. Or maybe they just saw the number of us and was like, right, there's a big group of you up the front.
I think so, because it was... I mean, aside from the P&O guys, it was like P&O and then like half a dozen people from another store. Quilter was like 5 or 6 people who were like going,
I counted.
Hello?
There was about 15 of them, I think.
some more must have turned up. So yeah, it was kind of mad seeing the sponsored guys turn out being short, and then you saw the pedestrian bit behind.
Yeah, because the pedestrians normally go after all three pride flags because they have really long pride flags that get carried by loads of people, and then the public section is after that, and that's where we normally are. But this year apparently we've got bumped forward. So while we were waiting, we also did a little all the colours of pride as puppies.
Yes, some of these were just people being dragged around.
It was like
I was literally under an umbrella that I'd strapped to my back in between my back and my backpack.
Yeah,
with digital SLR, and it was like move.
But the pup on the right there, the one in red, was like, we should do a puppy pride, like the colours of pride flags. The pup, I thought that's a genius idea. Right, you're obviously red, I'm yellow. Echo, get here, you're purple. We'll find the others. And it's like, so we grabbed the blue, and we got Trouble, and I can't remember the orange guy's name, and I don't know. I know who is in blue, but I don't know which name he wants me to use, so I'll just refrain from naming him for now.
Steve. There we go.
So yeah, we managed to get that picture together, and then after the parade happened, and it actually stopped raining about 10 minutes into the parade, which was quite nice.
Literally after we got out the park and started walking and hit the streets.
Yeah.
Thank fuck it stopped raining.
It did. And she was like, green pup has a shiny head. That's because it was getting rained on. And so, yeah, the rain did eventually stop, which was quite nice. And so we got to the Pride Village area, which is the kind of main hubbub of the Pride event where all the gatherings, goings on and things happen. So there was lots of kind of like food and drink tents and things, and huge stage with music, and then around the corner was a smaller stage for community music type things.
And I think the stalls were inside because I didn't see any
all
stalls.
The stalls were inside the Guildhall again, which they did the first three Prides we went to, and then they stopped doing that, and it made the Pride Village area very crowded. So they've put them back in the Guildhall this year, which was a good idea because of the rain. And so that was very pleasant to walk around. I managed to get some swag from a couple of the tables, which was lovely. Managed to make a little purchase. Nice. I now have a glass coaster.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah, the Puppy Pride variant. So, hey, you can see the reflection of my monitors. Wonderful. And because it's a reflection, the silhouettes are showing the right way around.
Hey.
So
I do like that somebody actually took the time to make those, because I know there was a bit of contention with just getting a puppy flag at one point.
Yeah, because it's always fun. But no, there was a whole stall with loads of Pride flags. I managed to get the last Puppy Pride one because the person who'd made them went to Pride Unbound, which is the London Pride event, and
nice.
So they were a seller there, and that's where most of the Puppy Pride flags got sold. And so I was like, yoink, I will have the last one in Southampton then, thank you very much. And so, yeah, they're just going to make some more of those. They're appearing at the London Alternative Weekend in a couple of weeks, I think. So, yeah, they should have some more coasters there. You can do a hashtag search for Southampton Pride, all one word, and you'll see them there. There's a couple of posts they've put up. But during the event, during the aftermath, in the fun day in the games, the rain started back up again. And then we saw the Lord Mayor of Southampton.
Yes.
Who was game to get a picture with us.
He does look a bit baffled as to why he's standing there between two guys dressed as leather dogs.
To be fair, I think he was just
neoprene. Thank you.
Just trying to enjoy the event as much as he could, because there were a lot of weird and wonderful people who did notice him wandering around and did pull him to one side for photos. So he kind of got dragged pillar to post before the rain really started coming down again.
Indeed. And there is one more picture I want to share, which I haven't had time to add yet. So let's see if I can...
That's pretty neat. He has his own custom umbrella as well.
I know, right?
Makes sense.
See, this is where our tax money's going.
I'm not going to carry a regular trespass umbrella. I need my own.
Didn't notice the smiley face on the mayoral chain when I took the photo. I don't think it's a smiley face, but it now looks like a smiley face, and I'm never not going to unsee that.
It does rather look like a rotated, old-fashioned emoticon with a colon and a D, doesn't it?
Yeah. I really hope that it's just camera play tricks on me, because if he actually had that...
I'm fairly certain it's camera play tricks, but it is rather adorable, isn't it?
I mean, it'd be kind of cool if it was.
Yes.
Now, are you the correct picture? No, you are not. It's
I
now
can-
the
I can
fun
only feel
game.
for so long.
Yes, keep talking, keep feeling. The picture's of the mayor anyway. It looks pretty.
Yes.
Sorry. Because for some reason the photo previewer doesn't look on this particular login with Windows. No, it's not that one either.
Dear me.
Oh, hush. Oh, hang on, is it this one? Open with... Yeah, I've got to manually open each picture with, and then try and get it from that. There's only about 4... No, it's not that one either. Bloody hell. How hard is it to find one sodding picture? There needs 6 in here. Rumble. Come on. There, that's that one. Good. Right. You, open. Done. Right. Now to shrink you down so you're not a billion things, because it's at a massive resolution.
Well,
So-
welcome to live tech, guys. Welcome to live tech. We don't do this on a regular basis in any way, shape, or form.
Oh, and of course it would be of a stupid bloody size because it's been cropped funny. Okay, fine. It's just going to have to take a bit more a weirder place on the screen than usual. But can we? Yeah, we can. There we go. Right, so let's see if we can transition into the Disney princesses.
Hey.
So yeah, I managed to get my photo with the Disney princesses. So that was a giggle. They were lovely, actually. You know, they were really quite good, and supremely up for a laugh. And they were constantly busy. Everyone, there was like almost a queue almost of people to get photos with the Disney princesses, and
Yeah.
we would walk away, come back again, and there would still be almost a queue of people. There's like they didn't get a break. And we did actually see another one near the end. Our 5th one showed up, and it was like, oh, okay. So
Do you remember which one they were? Because those are Jasmine, Belle, Cinderella, and Aurora. Any idea
Yeah.
who the 5th one was?
I've got a feeling the 5th one was oh god,
What movie?
I think it might have been Ariel. Trying to remember now because I only saw it briefly, and I think it might have been Ariel from The Little Mermaid.
As in human form or
Yeah,
as in
human
faux
form.
mermaid form?
No, human form.
Right.
So yeah, that was a good time. I enjoyed Pride. I enjoy Pride every year, but this year was very good. And yeah, despite the
Right
rain,
in that.
it's like as we kind of said in the group chat before the event started, it could rain on the parade, but it couldn't rain on our parade. And so, yeah, we're British. It's what we do best. We make the best of a bad situation. And yeah, Pride was a great fun. Everyone enjoyed it despite the rain. And a lot of people are now looking forward to coming back next year, which is even better. So I'm now collating as many photos as I can into one giant bucket of photos. So yeah, there's a lot of photos. So we're currently up to about 380 odd. Xavier gave me a few more just before the show started. So
Yeah. Off my normal phone, my phone
your
camera.
actual phone camera as opposed to the DSLR.
Yeah.
And
Because I was running up and down, and every now and again I would get like up on things that I could stand on for good shots.
Yep.
As well as some hold phone in air take shots.
hope for
So,
the best.
yeah.
yeah.
It usually works.
And myself and Echo are running around with little point and shoot cameras as well. And
Yes.
yeah, a lot of pictures came out very nicely. So we're currently up to about 380 plus whatever's there. So that's, 2019 we're trying to beat because that was 410 photos. So we're nearly there.
We did also manage to get TK some side by side shots with some of the pups.
Yep.
So hopefully they'll get their pictures with TK at the event off of the Telegram, because it was a little bit of a trick. I was thinking more people would do it because it would be just like grab people and do it, but I think only a few were interested. So
Well, a lot of people have wandered off by then already as well. So
yeah, maybe next year will be better.
and also going, hey, you want your photo? Great, go get a photo. Maybe set a little photo booth or something at the end. You know, next year see if we can get like actual paid sponsor positions and set up a little booth and something. Here, get your photos with the puppies.
Figure something. I'm sure.
Or something. But yeah, so that, and then lazy weekend after that, and today had the day off to catch up on, because yesterday I was knackered. And it was like, I prided a lot. I need to sleep.
Yes.
And then I tried to work out how to get Shade's camera working via tethering, which was a much more complicated process than it needed to be because the laptop I run everything from is on Windows 11 and it steadfastly refused to recognize the camera existed. The moment I plugged it into a Windows 10 machine, everything worked perfectly. So...
yeah, Windows 10 is no longer getting support in October 2025, so everything gets updated at work now.
Oh,
Yay!
we've already had our update. And the great thing is that this laptop, I think, started on Windows 10, and it nags me to the point of going up to Windows 11. It's like, fine, we'll try Windows 11, and then a couple of other bits of software came along and went, yeah, we're only going to work with Windows 11, so it's a good job you upgraded. Don't downgrade, because we won't work anymore. I was like, oh, for Pete's sake, why? So, yeah, that happened. And, yeah, that's pretty much been my week. Today was basically catching up on chores and doing all the things I should have done over the weekend, but didn't, because I was too busy being a pump. Xavier, how's been your week?
My couple of weeks. So, yeah, last show I was off, because unfortunately ill. The week was not brilliant. I think there was a stomach bug or something that was going around. Not bad enough to put me out, but it meant I was like having to go, okay, ginger tea, fiber, try and balance off my my digestive system, which has gotten better. Thank God, because I did not want to be ill coming into Pride weekend. There was no way I'd be doing Pride if I was also ill. Yeah, but yeah, it's mostly been work. The Windows 11 update rollout has now started, so I've been given a Windows 11 machine, and we're having fun with those and the many little bickerings of people going, this function's no longer there. You mean the function that a tiny minority wanted to use? Yeah, but they all are on the same forum, so clearly it's important. No. So it's work's been interesting and fun. Work development has gotten to the point where I'm having to give in and go, yes, frontline colleagues are idiots. I'm gonna have to get all of the work that we do forwarded to us so that we do it, so that they don't do it. Whoa! I was trying to avoid this for so long. My mantra is that you should be the expert. You should know what you're doing, or you should know who to go to in order to do it. Unfortunately, my mantra is getting heavily damaged by people who don't know what they're doing and don't know who to ask. And it's like, fine. Just send everything to us. We'll deal with it. Sit there and answer call and go, yes, we'll refer it to the correct team. Good fun. But yeah, so I've got now only a few weeks for September holiday to kick in. So that is the thing I'm working and running up to. So it's like a few more Hawaiian shirts have been purchased. Clean underwear, clean socks have been purchased. New clean T-shirts have been purchased.
Always a good plan.
Well, I need to, because some of mine are like old and tattered. Not tattered, but old. So I kind of need to like update a little bit, especially if I'm going off on holiday. And then that will be Friday calendar. September, so Friday the 20th, all the way through to Friday the 27th with the weekend off. So I'll be missing the Monday 23rd.
23rd of September. Cool, yeah, because you're on holiday.
43, 44, 45, 46. So it's only episode 46, so I'm not missing anything majorly important.
No. Only the most important show of the year, but fine, you miss it. No, I'm kidding.
So long as the recovery for the weekend is fine, I should be around for that Monday as well. Fingers crossed, everything goes fine. We've managed to book everything. We've like got the suitcases on, and Jules has started packing, and I need at some point to start putting things in cases. And I've got like the money card to top up, so we can go. We've got money without having to worry about changing travelers' checks or any of that annoying shit. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that now. It's just going to be the drag because it's now working weeks till holiday, and that's always suddenly a massive dilation of time or expansion of time because suddenly your weeks become so long.
Yes,
but yeah, good fun. But I think that's pretty much it because we are now like 9 minutes, 10 minutes.
We
past
have overrun slightly, which does mean
we've now reached the audience participation portion of the show. It's game time.
We have a job.
The room code is UENK.
Hey, if you want to play, get yourself an internet-enabled device, point it to jackbox.tv, enter the room code, Uniform Echo November Kilo. Give yourself a silly little name, pick an icon, and you can play job.
A job. Charleston, Cornhusky, the jury, myself. Waiting for Xavier.
Yes. I'm waiting to see if anyone else jumps in.
I don't think we've got enough listeners tonight to warrant that number of empty spaces.
Possibly, probably.
Yep, and the Couchman has confirmed to me that he's not taking part in this one.
Okay, dokes.
No worries. But we will give people a chance
Give people a moment.
to see if they want to join in, because we are at 480 subscribers. Yeah.
So just like,
20
no
off.
water. Oh, and apparently every episode's important. Okay, next to this one.
Every episode is important to a given value of importance.
It's all important to our watch time. In fact, if you could just get a computer running the playlist of each season just on in the background, you don't have to have the sound on or anything, just let it play through. Just boost our watch time so we get over 3,000 hours for the year.
Yeah.
And then we could maybe earn a penny or two from the show. Back in the day.
Back in the day when you used to, yeah.
Yeah, back in the day we used to make literally 2p an episode. It was great. What's that? YouTube monetization. Tuppence.
Yeah, I don't understand why they did the bizarre cut off and didn't grandfather in like the older channels that had. Because it's like,
because YouTube.
Well, it's because they didn't want to spend the money to give people pennies. It's like,
Do we have time for me to get a very quick drink?
Yes, now is a good time to grab a drink because we're going to probably have, if not this and another game,
Yeah, grabbing a drink. Back in a sec.
at least definitely this, a game and maybe a bit of done and dusted. We will see. We might even overrun. It's a bank holiday. We can always overrun on bank holidays. Yeah, missing a few regulars. It's a bank holiday.
For the time being, we'll just keep people occupied by inventing silly titles out of the Jackbox code.
U-E-N-K. Yuck. I can't even pronounce that.
I've invented underwear's everything, no kidding.
Yes, having done a lot of walking this weekend, I will happily endorse that statement. Kind of shocking how much you suddenly realise you appreciate well-fitted underwear that covers everything, including the upper parts of the thighs, when you're doing a lot of walking. TK, however, just had a lot of leathers. And slowly leaked.
But it was
Universally
nice
endorsing nice canines. Yes, it was very nice leather.
Yes.
Universally endorsing nice canines. Ah.
Yeah. What I need to do is work out how to get the creases out the top. Because last year it got rained on very heavily, and it didn't like that. So while I waterproofed it for this year to take and to cut the rain, it's still quite wrinkled, and I need to work out how to get the wrinkles out. But I don't think anyone else is joining, so I'm going to start the game.
Yep.
Welcome, potential hires. We're thrilled you've applied for this exciting employment opportunity. If you haven't guessed, I'm the boss around here, but I like to think of myself more as a buddy. A boss buddy. Water? Someone will get that. I can tell you're all great candidates. Unfortunately, there's a whole bunch of you and only one job. It's incredibly stressful. For me! That's why I developed a revolutionary new hiring process. I'm going to interview you all at once and force you to judge each other. Whew, I feel more relaxed already. Deborah, clear my calendar. It's time to get to know our candidates. My first rule of management, make sure employees feel prepared. So prepare yourself for some questions happening right now. Let's go. I'm gonna send some icebreaker questions to your device. Answer them any way you want. There are no rules, except this one rule. You gotta use at least 5 words, okay? Our employees have to be able to engage in a little small talk. It's my first rule of management.
And don't forget, there are 3 prompts to answer.
Okay, I failed to work out very quickly. I'm not sure if that's a good thing.
Hey, you're halfway through the timer.
Yeah, that's prompt 2. And prompt 3. This is going to be an interesting one if anyone gets my prompts. But it does mean I can now pay attention to the stream and start making comments on the pictures. Competition. Be the helicopter. As Tajiri and a job is in, so we're just waiting on TK Tiger and Charleston. You should be seeing water.
I am indeed seeing water. But I've submitted.
Drowning. Aha!
For I cannot swim.
Right, I had to panic.
Great. Let's put these in our filing system.
The Shredder-matic filing system.
It's how
Now
water
that we're
applications are
pals,
done these
I'm
days.
sending some tough but
Yeah,
fair interview
true.
questions to your
This will
device.
be.
But instead of typing your responses, you'll be using words from your fellow interviewees to answer the questions. In business, we call that a curveball. Tap any word you see to add it to your response. If you make a mistake, tap the word again to remove it. You can also drag words around to rearrange them. Can't find the right words for what you want to say? Then quit complaining and say something else. The first rule of management is go with the flow.
I've done this before, but it's not done with a mouse point, it's done with a tap.
Yeah. You can tap it if you have a touchscreen device.
See, you.
You can use words that are in the question. You can. I was going to say, did nobody give me a full stop? But they did, it's fine.
Don't know if I'm going to win, but I'm going to have some very bizarre answers. Right. Personality, rise and mind control. Okay. Little bit alarming by the motivational poster.
You know, I've never actually seen those motivational posters in real life. They always seem to be something that exists in only movies.
You need to know the right environments, because a lot of workplaces will have them, and a lot of HR places will make the damn things. Versatility. Empower Saturday. Yes, Empower Saturday.
Waiting for the jury and Cornhusker.
You've only got 25 seconds.
Waiting.
Plenty of time.
Waiting just for Cornhusker now. The jury is in.
Hey, you're almost out of time.
So water should be appearing, and we're in.
Here we go. How will you be spending your contractually obligated 15-minute break?
So, how will you be spending your break?
Now this is a tough
Socialising,
choice. And
belching,
since choice making is
standing
so
on the
valuable,
ground?
why don't you guys show me you can do it?
Or drizzle
Choose
cream?
your favorite
Shut
now.
up, woman. Thank you. Drizzle creamer all over 15. Drizzle creamer all over place. 15-minute hula hoop. So it's socialising, belching, standing on the ground, or drizzle creamer all over place. And we had, the jury won that one, the drizzling creamer.
Using
And
words from 3 different people is worth a reward. Variety is the spice
Oh,
of business.
yes. Rainbow
bones.
Yay.
Because gay.
Yep.
Aside from family or whatever, what's your greatest joy?
Saviour.
Aside from family or whatever, what's your greatest joy? I borrow a staple gun and go chasing dumb, lazy contractors away. Or I joy booze, such a little greatest joy.
Synergy.
Synergy. From a
Synergy. Well done. And the rainbow bonus. I borrow a staple gun and go chasing lazy dumb contractors away.
What really pushes
Use
your
a job.
buttons?
Someone
Charleston.
is a job.
So, what really pushes your buttons? Watch me long enough first, once not annoyed, call Professor T, or Pink Tights, how fragile their egos.
God, these prompts. I don't even think we're getting coherent sentences, let alone coherent thoughts. Oh.
Charleston wins it with pink tights.
Nice trick stealing words from the question.
Not
You
quite
can
a
use just
rainbow
about any
bonus.
text you see on your device.
And myself and Cornhusker get some points.
Points.
What drives you?
So, what drives you? Chilled chocolate
Cars.
sauce best drives TK and me, or wash my criminals once police robbed maternal fringe.
Ooh, the prompt. Oh.
The jury wins that one again. Jury's doing well so far. And with a rainbow bonus.
Yay.
What is something you wish you had more time for?
Saviour.
What is something you wish you had more time for? I wish had time for a Rube Goldberg word that only TK can say. I wish I had more time for giving a machine silly outfits and drinking.
So, you wish you had time for a Rube Goldberg 25 going get off the top of the go.
That's the word.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easy. It's time for go.
See, even Echo can say.
Phlegm.
How would you describe your sense of humor?
Charleston.
So how would you describe your sense of humor? Humor exists solely in the mind. 1, 2, wee! Or unethical, lazy, dumb, and a flood of issues.
Both good. Damn you. Oh.
It has come to my realization that Xavier is the only person in the entire show who cannot say "25 going get school go."
We would have trained
Shame
him.
that. No, please don't.
You all did
Once you get the
equally
rhythm
well.
of it, it's
Just
fine.
kidding. Let's
Yeah.
look at the scores.
Well, didn't try not to say it while laughing. Job is
Laughing
currently in the lead. I am not. Myself and Cornhusky.
Jeez, all these numbers are stressful, right?
Yeah, tell me
Let's
about
cool off with some icebreakers.
Much smaller than I'd like.
Okay, same as before. Respond any way you want, just don't skimp on the details. Put some meat on those word bones. Stevens, I'm feeling a little salty today. Yeah, I don't think I'm using my neti pot correctly.
That's sure.
Thank you. Spelling and punctuation, because those punctuation marks and full stops are really important. Oh, gee.
Half your time is up.
There we go.
I managed to use
Two
my
problems.
character limit twice.
Hurry up, you don't want to run
Nice.
out of time.
I think everyone was coming up
Not
with
what I would've written,
long
but
ones because we
hey,
were
I
all
already
on the
have a
list
job.
towards the end.
Assertiveness. Never forget tortellini.
Round 2 of questioning. This time, I want to know how you would handle some tough workplace scenarios.
Badly.
Remember, you can use any word you see on your device in your answer. Try grabbing a word from the question itself. The only limit is your imagination. And also there's a time limit.
And the words given to us. That's also a limit.
Yes. Someone went with punctuation a lot. The, where is the?
Ah, I do have land. Fantastic.
Is there a with?
I'm here to inform you that you've used half your time.
There we go. Makes no sense. As they always do.
That's the whole fun of it.
Yes. An appropriate one. Failure. Actions speak louder than happened. I think that's what that says. I can't tell.
20 seconds.
Time's almost up.
Ooh, I can have another comma. Yay!
Yeah, there'll be water, guys. There will be water. There will be fast approaching water because you have 5 seconds and there's 2 of you, 1 of you.
Oh, very clever, CW Tiger.
Okay, let's see 'em. You discover your manager is taking credit for your ideas. How do you respond?
So you discover your manager is taking credit for your
Vote for your
ideas.
favorite now.
How do you respond? I drag the manager inside while wearing a tutu, or grab my manager and shit on it. Do not run off.
The monkey management and dealing with manager process.
Let's die!
This round, I'm giving out even more points.
Yay! Points! I've literally doubled my score already. And a job gets the rainbow bonus.
If your clone tried to take your job, how could we tell the difference between you and evil you?
Xavier.
Okay, so if your clone tried to take your job, how could we tell the difference between you and evil you? Hedgie gets naked, clone would not try to shout. Okay. Squeeze some attachments and attack people over hot nipples. Okay. Oh.
The jury wins that one.
Naked Hedgies apparently
And the
being
rainbow
a
bonus.
winning shout.
Even used a question.
You have 30
word for the
seconds.
question.
How do you get rid of this pumpkin?
Yeah.
Justin.
You have 30 seconds. How do you get rid of this pumpkin? Cream some sauce, served as feral horses. Pumpkin legitimate? Or usually I get rid of pumpkin blind me. Got bomb.
We had some interesting prompts, clearly.
Justin got lots of points.
Would work.
And a rainbow bonus. Very handy for pride.
You go golfing with the CEO and accidentally catch him cheating. What do you do?
So we go golfing with the CEO and accidentally catch him cheating. What do? He's my terrorist. What do you do? Bomb cold water? Not cool, police. I would shout, Naked Hedgie!
Context.
The tie.
But today, Xavier gets some points. They both get the rainbow bonus.
Yay.
And even I get some points. Hey!
Your manager texts you after work hours. What do you text back to let them know you're off the clock?
Xavier.
Fuck off. Your manager texts you after putting the context in. Your manager texts you after work hours. What do you text back to let them know you're off the clock? Breathe deeply, count to 3, and text back opinions. Giving billionaire puppies scritches and kisses.
And I win that one for once.
Corn, you got some very rich puppies.
Yeah.
A coworker of yours has been fired and is deeply upset. What do you say to comfort them?
Justin.
My turn?
Yep.
So a co-worker of yours has been fired and is deeply upset. What do you say to comfort them? How did John Wick become belly rubs? Or I say it was warm inside.
Both comforting in their own right, I suppose.
Yes.
And
There's another tie.
it's tie.
There and head pats probably being the better option, but never mind.
I'm not much for reading, but from what I skimmed, you guys did great. Let's see who's in the lead.
Not me.
Oh, it's balancing out.
The jury is sneaking into the... I've managed to sneak into third.
Math, am I right?
I
Let's
dropped
do
to
one more
fourth.
icebreaker.
There's
Don't
a
overthink
possibility
it.
of
Just put down whatever enters
sneaky
your
win
mind.
last
Unless you're
round.
thinking about a nap in a comfy hammock. I gotta stay sharp for this interview.
Oh god damn it. What the hell is that prompt?
timer.
Short timer, because only one question.
There we go.
You should hurry, time's running out.
Just Charleston, a job. Left.
Tenacity, the peanut is right.
The peanut is
We don't
right.
recycle all this paper. Just the words. Okay, it's the final round, and it appears we're missing something. Your resumes. Probably my fault. I can't stop making confetti. But you know what? I don't need resumes. Just finish the personal statement that's already started on your device. This is your last chance to wow me, and I love being wowed.
Okay. I need.
You are about halfway through the timer.
There we go. I don't think I'm gonna suddenly leap into the lead with mine.
See how I do with mine.
Sometimes the prompts are very forgiving. I don't think they've been very forgiving this time around. Positivity. Awaken your airlines. Such as British Aerospace. So, TK, Tajiri, a job. We are waiting on you. You have 20 seconds.
Hurry up, you don't want to run out of time.
Water is not yet flooding. TK in a job. You have less than 10, so water is a flooding.
Hey, let me out!
And you're out of time. Ooh.
I
Don't let
pressed
me
submit, but I
down.
don't know if I was in time. So, I have Hedgie throwing chips every episode. I need a sign, or I have a staple gun, documentaries. I need
Cast your
crazy
vote now.
pencil with tongue.
Okay. Therapy. I need therapy.
Corn
It's the last round,
Husky.
so let's really jack up that score bonus, shall we?
Corn Husky with all the points. Synergy. And a rainbow bonus. Max score. Hey, Xavier.
So, first impressions. I have coconut oil and many enjoyable factors. I need stupid homemade dog dress up and socializing. Hello, TK. About me, I have feral hips to attack people and much honey. I need sharks and horses. It's an interesting need.
One for land, one for sea, obviously.
Yeah.
And Charleston got that one.
Not TK.
Synergy. And a rainbow bonus. Again, max points.
And those are more or less accurate of what I have a need.
These could indeed change the boards.
Charleston.
So I have sunflower seeds in my yard. I need to seriously bite a competitor's head. Doesn't it look I doesn't look at armpits flat with attachments. I need the boyfriend dressed in pup gear and snuggling. Okay, I read it.
Could also be TK's answer. It was.
Either of those could be TK's answer.
Yeah, true. I think the jury might have taken it.
Interview complete. I wish I could hire you all, but the first rule of management is 1 employee per job.
Ooh, those graphs.
Charleston sneaks in a second, but the
The
jury
job
gets
goes
the win.
to... Congratulations! You're our new superintendent of growth intentions. Welcome to the team!
Yeah, that was a
and
very
Grandma,
close end
you're
towards
fired.
the game. Congrats. Congrats. Quick done
Husky.
and dusted. Whilst you're reloading. Oh, we
Yeah,
got this bit, yes.
because Corn Husky, who was last in the entire game, ended up being in third.
Yeah.
Chop, who was in the first place to start with, went down to fourth. Oh, hang on. A Chop, squeezed lots of cream pies on him for TK, then placed cherries on his nipples and drizzle him in chocolate sauce. Best served chilled. There's context needed for that.
Yes.
Xavier, I would shout help, I've been robbed, and if help was not forthcoming, I would call the police.
I don't know if any of them would be used. All the punctuation.
Charleston, I do it every month, usually once my fringe is long enough to blind me after a rainy day. I gotta wash my hair first, though. I don't think I want to know the context of that, thank you, Charleston.
It was asking me how I would approach cutting my hair. I cut my own hair anyhow.
Yeah, okay. Dearie, the sun is too hot and gives me sunburn. No feral horses about, and the sharks attack people. Oh, and there was an earthquake.
What happened on your holiday?
What is a typical Tuesday? Xavier, bowling includes many enjoyable factors. Socialising, drinking, swearing, silly outfits and shoes, and stupid scoring systems.
Bowling is a stupid scoring system. It makes sense.
Corn Husky, blood pressure will increase. Plop down on the ground, relax, do not breathe deeply, count to 1, 2, 3, and run off.
Okay.
Survive a heart attack?
Find us what happens if I stand up. I jumped up. Oh, no, and then we are back. We've looped. Well done, everybody. But as Xavier alludes, we do indeed have some done and dusted. So let us get the done and dusted jingle out for the first time in ages. Let me just blow the dust off it first. We'll dust off the done and dusted jingle.
It's that time where the cast of TigerTails Radio reviews stuff badly. This is Done and Dusted.
Xavier.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, so I am reviewing an anime shock horror.
Oh, no, not that one.
Yes, another
Between
one.
you and
So,
Hedge, is that what people watch these days?
have you seen what's on terrestrial?
No, I don't watch terrestrial TV. I have YouTube. I have enough
Good.
YouTube to see me through
Good.
forever.
Yeah, you don't want to be watching terrestrial. But yes, so this is an anime called Birdie Wing, the full title being Birdie Wing, a Golf Girl's Story. This was something that I saw on a recommended YouTubers list for like wholesome anime, cute girls doing cute things kind of thing, that also crossed with like a Shonen Jump style battle anime, which was intriguing. And seeing as I've been trying to find stuff to watch when it has been raining, stuff in the office whilst it's raining outside, I watched the entire thing. It is very strange. It is very strange. So the plot is there is a golfing tournament, as you would expect. And there is this girl called Eve who does underground golfing, basically golfing for money. So she does stuff in order to like survive. She's got people who are like orphaned that she's getting money for, blah, blah. And she's doing various bits and pieces. And she stumbles across this gifted girl who also does golf professionally, very good. Both of them rivals instantly. And so Eve, the criminal, kind of, decides that she wants to play her in a proper match. And so the craziness of the story starts. And by craziness, I mean part of the underground golfing scene includes the mafia, because why wouldn't it? And an underground golf course that's literally procedurally generated. And they have a scene where they are basically pulling everything apart, putting it all together, so it's an entirely unique golf course layout for ridiculous betting matches. It happens a few times. It doesn't happen entirely. But oh my god, the craziness. Then you have the golf shots, whereupon they start calling out their golf shots like their bloody Shonen Jump attacks. With associated craziness and rainbows and colours. It gets very bizarre. It's really fun. I gotta say, it's really fun watching the main characters kind of like get on, clash, and have a rivalry and an interesting relationship. And the merging of sports anime, slice of life, with Shonen Jump tropes. Without spoiling too much, I'll just leave it as Shonen Jump tropes. It is very crazy, and you have bizarre characters that get thrown in. You, like I said, have the mafia. You have characters that are just literally assassinated because mafia. Revenge, massive tournament towards the end. Really, really fun. I watched the entire thing in like a week, and rewatched a couple of episodes because they're very good, and it's something I will heartily recommend, even if you're not that much of a golfing person, because this is just silly fun. And they do kind of explain a few bits and pieces, but mostly it's a case of it's silly fun and then extended ludicrousness for anime stuff. Really, really good fun. I heartily recommend it, and I really enjoyed it. And that's Birdie Wing.
Birdie Wing.
Birdie Wing.
Of which CW says, oh no, this is insane.
Yes, it is very silly. I am very much thinking I'll rewatch it because it is just. I've watched a few sporting animes now, and they do a good job with a lot of the sporting animes. But this is probably one of the first, aside from Kabaddi, which Hedgie prompted me to watch. Yep. The sheer craziness of like having call out attacks for golf shots and the strange rivalries, and the build up towards the very end, and then post end is. I really enjoyed it. It was great fun.
Wonderful. Right. In that case, let's get back to the checkbox.
We've now reached the audience participation portion of the show. It's game time.
And we have some fibbage.
And here is your room code. FHYP.
YouTube and Google are eating my resources. I've got a feeling.
Right, so we've got 4 of us in.
I can't hear the game music on my end, so that just sounds like really creepy.
Kornhusky wishes to participate in the audience. Don't Xavier, hit your button.
I'm getting there. I'm just having to double check my resources.
Okay.
And Ottoman said he's not doing this one again. The Ottoman?
Oh Christ, yeah. I am getting close to kicking Google to the curb. Jesus, these things. Alright.
So your room code of FHYP, we've got Frisky Hyenas Yell Puppies, CW for his yiffing pleasure, Kornhusky says for Hillbilly Yak's personalities,
furries hug young pups.
They don't really harass them. It's not really furries harass young pups.
Okay. Not sure this will be too much, but
Starts like his iffy personality. Right, well, I think we're going to have everyone who we've got in. Oh, CW Tiger's joined. Hello, welcome to Fibbage 4.
Yep. Hello.
And so, I'm going to start the game. If you wish to join the audience, wait 3 seconds and then jump on in. Fibbage 4.
Welcome to Fibbage 4, the game that ancient aliens left etched on the walls of a strange obelisk that I found in my basement. I tell every group of players the same thing. Do not fall in love with me. But you know what? For you guys, I'll make an exception. Oh, and anyone else can join the audience. The audience earns points by guessing the truth and voting on lies to trip up the players. Let's hit it. This is round 1, and that means you earn 500 points for every player you fool. And you'll score 1,000 for finding the truth. Okay, pick a category.
The jury category is yours. Odd jobs, high school rules, hotels, the signs of business, and odd jobs.
Chop, 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 chop.
Odd jobs.
Here's your first question. Let's hear it for John Peterson. From 1999 until 2014, it was his job and his job alone to clean and polish blank. Now, enter a bluff on your device that sounds real enough to trick your fellow players. If you just can't come up with anything, use the Lie For Me button to get a suggestion for half the points. Get to it.
There we go. Wasn't the truth.
Nope, that was
So
mine.
that's all good.
I'll check mine is. Okay. It is.
Music's a bit loud, I'm going to turn it down a bit. So, John Peterson, not to be confused with Jordan Peterson.
Who's Jordan Peterson?
And
Don't
these are
Google
your choices. Pick the one that
Okay.
looks true on your device.
So, John Peterson, from 1999 to 2014, it was his job and his job alone, to clean and polish the Queen's lavatory, the golden Michael Jackson statue in Neverland, Big Ben's clock face, the Queen's toilet, the Liberty Bell, a pair of brass monkey nuts, the Hollywood Walk of Fame, or garden fence posts. Pick your favourite answer.
And then after that, put likes on what you found amusing.
Yeah.
That one.
Let's take a look.
The Queen's lavatory. Myself and Silly Tickle went for it, and it was Justin's lie. I just like the word lavatory.
Lavatory.
A pair of brass monkey nuts. Justin went for it, and it was Silly Tickle's lie. The Liberty Bell. The jury went for it, and it was CW Tiger's lie. Big Ben's clock face. CW Tiger and Xavier went for it, and it was the audience's lie.
Ew.
The Hollywood Walk of Fame. The audience went for it, and it was the truth. Oh, well, at least I got a couple of likes out of it. Audience is currently in the lead. I think I get a trophy if they win, so... Come on, audience. Win the game for me. CW Tiger, choose a category. Cookbooks, Family Feud, Supportive Partner, Hotels, The Science of Business, The Business of Science.
You.
Here's a good one. There's so much the future holds. A Japanese entrepreneur has started a company that uses special technology to scientifically determine if clients have blank. Okay, enter those lies.
This could be anything. Special technology to scientifically determine if clients have blank. No, I can't for the life of me think.
I have a suitable lie, apparently.
Okay, these are the choices.
Xavier.
So, a Japanese entrepreneur has started a company that uses special technology to scientifically determine if clients have blank. Enough calcium, 1 for TK. Slept in the office for more than a week. Ever fantasized over a piece of fruit. Arrhythmia of the heart. Colour blindness. A low sperm count. Body odour. An allergy to kiwi fruit. And all of those could be legitimate answers, god damn it. They're all close enough to being sensible and silly enough.
That delicate balance.
Yep.
Even the jury says hard to decide on this one.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't get any time.
Slept in the office more than a week. The jury in Charleston went for it. And it was my lie. I finally have some points.
Yay!
Arrhythmia of the heart. Audience went for it. And it was CW Tiger's lie. A low sperm count. CW Tiger went for it. And it was the jury's lie. An allergy to kiwi fruit. Myself and Silly Tickle went for it. It was Charleston's lie.
Thank you.
Damn it. Which means nobody got body odour.
The findings range from all
Wow.
clear of body odor to determinations such as old age smell.
There is actually a
and even
gene that's common in
onions
Japanese
starting
people where
to
they don't
rot.
have body odor, apparently.
I thought they could have
Lucky
just
them.
used their nose. Why need technology for that?
Yeah.
Charleston is now racing into second place. No, he's just beaten the audience by 5 points.
Wow.
Now, the news.
Oh, that's the news.
Hyperbolic.
Headlines.
Headline from Fox 5 New York. Arizona man's driver's license features a photo of him wearing blank. Submit your lies now.
Don't say it first week, it's too easy.
Oh, mine's definitely a lie. Charleston, this one will be your.
Okay, here you
So,
go.
what was the headline from Fox 5 New York? Arizona man's driving license features a photo of him wearing drag, of him wearing balaclava, of him wearing his underpants on his head, of him wearing a wedding dress, of him wearing a pumpkin on his head, of him wearing several bow ties, of him wearing a colander, or of him wearing a Batman mask.
Let's see what everybody picked.
So, pumpkin on his head. Xavier in the audience went for it. And it was Silly Tickle's lie. And I very nearly went for it.
Same here.
His underpants on his head. Charleston went for that one instead. And it was Xavier's lie.
Darn it.
Bit of Blackadder there. A wedding dress. CW Tiger went for it. But that was my lie. I lied. A Batman mask. Myself, the jury, and Silly Tickle went for it. It was Charleston's lie. Charleston has definitely beaten the audience now.
Well,
And a
that's
colander.
depressing. Sure,
You said I
it
didn't
was
believe
a
that because of the grammar.
strain,
Yeah,
but it was
likewise.
for religious reasons.
Should be a colander.
Yes.
Bad game. Oh, I forgot to vote for the thumbs up. Damn it. Audience, much better than Charleston.
You got my fish feet.
Round 2.
This is round 2, which means all point values are doubled. Time to pick a category.
Charleston, category is yours.
Uh,
Bottoms up, student age, British standards, traffic jams, choking. Choking.
How about this? Florida man Edward Archibald met an unfortunate end in 2012 when he choked, quite literally, during a
Oh my.
blank eating contest. Enter your lies now.
Well, let's see what the answers are on this one then, I guess.
Spot the truth.
So, Florida man Edward Archibald met an unfortunate end in 2012 when he choked, quite literally, during an eating contest of pierogi, mud, cockroach, sausage, melon, hot dog, pickle, turkey sandwich. What was he eating?
Let's see what you picked.
Pickle. The jury and Silly Tickle went for it, and it was Xavier's lie. Melon. CW Tiger and Xavier went for it, and it was Silly Tickle's lie. Cockroach. Myself and Charleston went for it, and it was the truth.
we actually got one right.
We did.
Ew.
That one sounded the most gross that was likely to have an eating contest with it. That has put Charleston well ahead of the audience. So yeah, the audience, it's not looking
And
good for my
now
trophy.
proof that someone somewhere loves me.
It's a fan fact.
Okay, show's starting.
2, 1.
I'm Bradley from Boise, Idaho. As a child, I attended a movie premiere and got freaked out by street performers and a fake Mickey Mouse. I turned to flee and was almost run over by...
He doesn't blink. So, what did he nearly get run over by?
Visualize now.
See how many Disney characters get named.
Ah. CW was like, he
Okay,
knows what
which
happens
one's
if he
true?
blinks. Whose turn is it? Slavy's, I think.
Okay, I'm Bradley from Boise, Idaho. As a child, I attended a movie premiere, got freaked out by street performers and a fake Mickey Mouse. I turned to flee and was almost run over by the first electric car, a Twilight parade float, Goofy driving a golf car, Goofy, a potato truck, a taxi, the Mystery Machine, or Julia Roberts. There is some funny ones there.
It's always funny. That's completely wrong, but that one.
Moment of truth.
So, the Mystery Machine, the CW Tiger and Xavier went for it, and it was Charleston's lie. Goofy, Silly Tickle went for it, and it was Xavier's lie.
Almost went for that.
Goofy driving a golf cart, myself, the jury, and the audience went for it, and it was Silly Tickle's lie.
Almost went for that one too.
Julia Roberts, Charleston went for it.
I was almost run over by Julia Roberts' limo. And this is me at the scene of the not almost crime.
Really?
There we go.
Wow! What a weird honor to have. How am I doing so well? I mean, I'm glad, but how?
Category.
Silly Tickle, choose. And we have hotels, unpopular opinions, high school rules, resource books, hotels.
Let's see what we got. Traveling to Lexington, Kentucky, Elwood Hotel and Suites offer visitors something special. An experience tailored to guests who travel with blank. All right, type in your lies.
Oh, good, mine's a lie. The jury says, don't be modest, Charleston.
Okay, that's a lie.
That's the name of the game.
Time to seek the truth.
My turn to read?
Yep.
Okay, so traveling to Lexington, Kentucky, Elwood Hotel Suites offers visitors something special. Experience here to guests who travel with another state's fried chicken, houseplants, their dog, the mother-in-law, 5 children or more, emotional support ponies, stoats, or racehorses.
Well, I know the answer I've given is not the right one, but I want to reward the person who wrote that answer.
There are some very silly answers.
Come on, show me what you picked.
So, Stoats. I went for it, and it was Xavier's lie.
Stoats.
Like Stoats. Racehorses. Xavier went for it, and it was the jury's lie. The mother-in-law. The jury, Charleston and Silly Tickle went for it, but it was my lie.
Got it!
Houseplants. CW and Tiger in the audience went for it, and that was the truth.
The experience includes rooms with plenty of natural light, a complimentary succulent, and a bed covered in nutrient-rich potting soil.
Good
There
for
we go.
them.
Now we know. Ooh, I think I'm third. Audience is doing well, but not quite beating Charleston.
It's final fibbage time. Pay attention, because this one's a two-parter, and it's worth triple points. Good luck. In 2014, Gomard Scientific introduced a robot named Victoria that is able to blank. And In 2016, an AZA institution used heart monitors to see if people become calmer when they blank. Now you're gonna write one lie that sounds like it might fit in either of these two blanks. That's double the chance to fool your fellow players. And if your lie gets picked for both blanks, tell you what, I'll throw in a bonus. Sound good? Don't worry, I'll put a little extra time on the clock.
Right, my lie's in.
Save it.
The jury says I get bragging rights for having the lowest score.
Time's halfway gone, better hurry it up.
Everyone's in.
We're gonna have some interesting answers, I think, given the
Okay,
prompts.
these are the choices. These questions have two different truths. So for now, just
Okay.
pay attention to this one. Guess the truth for just this question now.
So, in 2016, an AZA institution used heart monitors to see if people became calmer when they give birth, sing opera, knit, use profanity, touch stingrays, hum a lullaby, reproduce, cook Italian food, or yell insults.
There are two pairs of sort of the same answers here.
Not always a good indicator.
Time to deal with this one. Find the truth for just this question now.
So, same answers, but Government Scientific introduced a robot nicknamed Victoria that is able to do anything I previously mentioned. Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
All right, everyone's
All
answered.
right, who picked what?
So, cook Italian food was chosen by 3 people for the second answer, and it was Charleston's lie. Knit. Silly Tickle went for it on the first one, myself and Charleston on the second one, and it was Xavier's lie.
Yay.
Double
We
deception.
call this lateral thinking.
Sing opera. Nobody for the first one, audience on the second one, and it was CW Tiger's lie. Use profanity. CW Tiger and Xavier on the first one, nobody on the second one, and it was my lie.
It's not hard to make a robot swear.
Yell insults. Myself went for it on the first one, nobody on the second one, and it was the audience's lie. Give birth. Audience went for it on the first one, Silly Tickle on the second one, and it was truth for the second one. Well done, Silly Tickle.
What?
And touch stingrays. The jury and Charleston went for it on the first one, nobody on the second one, and that was also the truth.
AZA stands for the Association of Zoos and Aquariums. And if birth seems scary, just ask if a stingray can serve as your midwife.
Yeah.
So, CW Tiger, the jury, me, Silly Tickle, Xavier, Charleston. Charleston is the winner.
Yay, but how did the robot give birth?
Silly Tickle got 24 likes.
I don't care what I want. I just want to know how to give birth.
The audience ranked 6. Wow, in a bad way. Rude. So, Justin is the winner with all the points in the known universe. Most popular was Silly Tickle with 24 likes. Best lie was Charleston with Cook Italian food. Fooled 50% of the players. Most trusting was me, got fooled 7 times. CW Tiger, least underrated, admit it. Me, too pure for this world, fooled the fewest players. Right, and we'll see what the changes in the loop round. So you can all sing along, it's got the lyrics at the bottom of the screen. And CW Tiger really wants to play Trivia Murder Party, right? There we go.
I'm just looking up now Victoria, this robot that gives birth, because I'm fascinated.
The jury says Charleston dominated. Yeah?
I did. I don't know how I did it.
Well, you got questions right and lied well. That's generally how this game works.
I'm not usually good at either of those things.
Well, congratulations, you've managed to pull it out the bag this time.
Right.
So,
what I can see, it's basically like a robot for people to practice midwifery on.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's terrifying to look at, but function-wise, baby comes out of it. Fake baby.
Oh, I was going to say, hope not a real one.
So I'm just going to borrow your baby to stick into this robot so it can be birthed again.
Pop. Ah!
There was me thinking that conversation couldn't get more terrifying. It did.
Of course it did. You've been on this show long enough.
Yes.
That's why it's not done with a Hoover. You know, it's like, we'll just out of the, and then boop, and poof, at the baby. There it is. And it's like, wow, that pregnancy didn't hurt at all. And it's like, yeah, the power of vacuum. Baby got a bit pureed on the way, but what are you going to do?
Oh, dear. Dear me. Oh, I'm so glad we've overrun on a Monday.
To quote my partner on the couch here, does that mean that the baby has been vacuum packed?
Maybe.
Oh.
Find them in your local Waitrose. Yeah, Waitrose's own fetus range.
And I think we need to wrap up there before YouTube gives us a slap on the wrist.
It's past Xavier's bedtime, says the jury. And he says, I like Fibbage, but Fibbage doesn't like me. Oh.
Yeah.
So, Justin, where can we be found on the interwebs?
We can be found when I find the link again. Why do I never get this ready? Give me a moment. Social details. Yes. So, TigerTails social links. As you go to the website, TigerTailsRadio.co.uk. You go to Twix. Just gonna call it Twix from now on. At TigerTails Radio. You go to Facebook. Also at TigerTails Radio. Or you go to Blue Sky. At TigerTailsRadio.bluesky.social. Also, bear in mind that both Twix and Facebook do have capital T's and capital R's for TigerTails Radio. Figure out which is which for yourself. There's also TigerTails Gaming social links. You can find the website, TigerTailsGamer.co.uk. You can find Twix again at Team TigerTails Radio. Sorry, at Team TigerTails. No radio in that case. And that's all capital T's. And you can also find Facebook at TigerTails Entertainment. 2 capital T's, 1 capital E.
But where are they? We'll leave you to decide where that is. Con Husky asks, would Ottoman relax if he touched a stingray? We'll take that as a no.
You asked the question, we be dignified with an answer. Or are you typing it? I think he's typing it.
Okay, we'll find out what the answer is shortly. Oh, the answer is maybe. Right, so I think that just about brings it to the end of tonight's show, because we did have overrun. The Drew said he didn't laugh out loud, I was watching him. So, we're there. It's now gone past 1:15, go overrunning. So yeah, we've all got work in the morning, so let's beggar off. Today was a nice day off, alas it didn't last. So, next week there shall be more fun, more frolics, more Jackbox, more noise, more wasting another 90 minutes of your life. Don't forget, we've got a load of archive of previous episodes that you can always put on in the background and ignore just to increase that lovely YouTube watch time. But until next week, it is time to say good night. So it is a good night from the Johnston.
Good night. And does Ottoman want to say good night too? He's waving.
Good night. It's a good night from the Xavier.
Good night, all.
And it's a good night from the TK Tiger, who is addressing himself in the third person because that's weird and why not? Good night, everybody. We will return next Monday for show 43, which will mean there are then 10 minutes less. 10 episodes left, or just under 10 episodes left. Oh, yep. The jury has reminded me. Say goodbye to the void. Woo!
Void.
Can't forget the void. Everyone loves a bit of void. But now the void needs to say goodbye, otherwise we can't do the next bit properly. Boom. Goodbye, void. Phew. Gone. The void is no more. Yes, the streaming experience went well. Thank you very much, Discord. And on that note, it just leaves us to say night, night, everybody. Night, night.